All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh, I bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk, shall we? Let's talk. All right, first, pinned comment for you. Second, a lot of emails come to me. A lot of people text me. I gave y'all my phone number a long time ago, some of you, but I can't answer the phone all the time. I have hundreds of calls. If I really answered every call, I wouldn't have a life, and it's really getting overwhelming. So give me a call, Jay. And then, just 2 minutes of your time. Ends up being an hour. I don't have that kind of time. I love to help people. I love to point you in the right direction. Just email me if you can. Give me your full script, whatever it is you got going on, and I will try to forward it to somebody that might be able to help you. That's the best I can do at this point. I'm literally losing myself. This is getting overwhelming. I don't want to say no to anybody. I'm here for you if I could help or point you in the right direction. It's a shame that people are coming to some guy on the internet instead of going to your own unions. All right. Your union's supposed to be there for you. Shame on y'all for not being there when the people need you the most. Listen. So much change. So many people have been asking me about this new Postmaster General. I reached out to a couple of the people up top. Some of them have been on my show, and some of them are really concerned about it. I said I didn't want to talk about it yet because I wasn't sure about it. I got some confirmation today, and I'm going to give you an analysis, and I'd like for y'all to kind of float with me and see how this plays out, because this is what I heard. And again, before we start the video, no fear mongering. This is what it is. You can feel free to go look this information up yourself. All right. About the individual at hand. The new Postmaster General is coming. July 1st. It is wild. It's wild. They are making operational changes, not just in my plant, but a lot of the plants. And like I said, I got people in different parts of the country, and they're telling me that the managers are doing things a little bit differently. And they don't understand why they're doing those things. But once I got this missing piece of the puzzle today, I'm going to try to piece it all together for you. Once he gets here, or before he gets here, y'all need to wake the hell up. David Steiner. No, Postal family. Let me stop messing. That's my dog. This one is not for the weak. If you work for the United States Postal Service, I need you to listen closely. The new Postmaster General is stepping in July 1st, David Steiner. And if you thought DeJoy was bad, I didn't think he was bad. Buckle up. DeJoy, as I mentioned way back when he first started, I kind of liked his demeanor. No, I didn't like his demeanor. I didn't like his delivery. But he was a logistics guy. He went after trucks, the facilities, the SNDCs, the RPDCs, the network optimization, whatever the hell that means. But that phase isn't over. It's part of the system right now. That's done. The consolidations, the longer routes, the dumb delivery, little extra hubs, it's already in motion, and that is not stopping. We can agree, certain things can be undone. But Steiner dealt with FedEx, and he dealt with waste management as well. Waste management. Yeah, I'm trying to remember these things. He's a different beast. He is an operations guy. I've heard the word union buster time and time again, and I don't really like to use the word, but let me explain what this is all about. He's an operations guy. That means you, the floor worker, the people that are on the streets, the meat and potatoes at the station, at the plant, us, the ones that daily grind. That's his new focus. And if you're not ready and you've been slacking, hiding, milking the clock, playing dumb, you're about to get steamrolled. There's some people that will punch out, punch back in, disappear. This is at the plants. This is at the plants nationwide. Disappear, and then come back and then punch out for the rest of the day. It's wild. It's wild. They're going to come after you. They're going to come after you. And language in your contracts. Man, I got a video coming up live in regards to this overtime desired list for the carriers. And I didn't speak about it because I didn't know about it. But now I have somebody that's going to be on with me. We're going to do it live and we're going to have some of y'all call in. He gave me some information. I was like, phew. But we're going to talk about that soon. This isn't about logistics anymore. Nope. It's personal. DeJoy moved mail around. Steiner is about to move you. He's coming for the people, the processes, and the performances. The carriers, the clerks, the mail handlers, the non-careers. Nobody is safe. You see me? This is about internal operations now. Don't think, oh, I'm Kraft, I'm good. Nah, you're the target. He did this over at Waste Management. He definitely restructured the whole FedEx because he was on the board up there. He was part of that, restructuring the FedEx. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please just look it up. We all can analyze things one way or another, but transportation's kind of my thing. See how it was before, see what it is now. All of a sudden, we've been talking about this demonstrated performance. That's going to be the holy grail. He's going to double down on these metrics. Now, we were talking about it in one of my other videos, and again, we're going to talk about that again. That means your 3999s, your DOIS, your scanner data, your undertime reports. There's somebody, I don't want to say his name, but he talked to me. There's a whole thing. Management is being trained right now about undertime. There's a whole training that they're giving about undertime. Again, we're talking about everybody. So some people at the plant, they're like, what the hell does that mean? That's for the carriers. Undertime. And if you can't justify your time, they're going to cut your route. They're going to discipline you. And, this whole thing within the last 6 months, how many times you've heard people in the comment section say they got walked out? Where is this stuff coming from? There's been so much changes in the last couple years. And it's just going to keep going and keep going and keep going. Mail handlers. Boy, you about to get micromanaged to death. I said a couple years ago that they were going to be trying to shift some plants from 3 tours to 2 tours. They're doing it already. And I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos. The thunder out there. About them, the career people that are stuck in their time slots being moved. There's going to be people being moved around. There's going to be supervisors being moved to different places to cover different things. They're going to be hiring more supervisors. He's different. Steiner is different. I'm telling y'all, go look up his whole about that person. Thing is that when people come in here, they come in with their own agenda. DeJoy had his agenda. This next individual comes in with his agenda. If they put me in there, I'd come in there with my agenda. Everybody has their agenda. And you can only go by what you know about that person. And as far as reaching as that person can get. And what we know about Steiner so far. But if you're a mail handler and you think that you're flying under the radar, man, that's not the case. Every minute that you're on the dock, every container that you move, every delayed truck, everything's going to be under a microscope. They're going to want to know why. Steiner's people that he will bring with them, they are data driven. They want productivity, rates per hour. That's what everything is, all about this data. They want to know why it takes 3 of y'all to do one job. And then they're going to talk about all the robots that could help. Oh, the robots keep breaking. That's not what they care about. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you, this is how the individual works. It ain't gonna work. It ain't never gonna happen. Y'all said that a few years ago when they said that they weren't gonna be doing a lot of things that they're doing right now. We're never gonna get those NGDVs. They're being distributed right now. They're never gonna close the plan down. They've closed them. All the things you said they couldn't do, they're doing. Trying to tell you. Non-career employees, you the first one to burn. Unfortunately, they CCAs, the PSCs, the mail handler assistants. You need to hear that. You think you're here to just chill till you get regular? Not anymore. They're gonna cut the hours, move you around like pawns. They're gonna burn you out, dump you the second that they smell your weakness. That's what they do already. That's kind of how they work already. And but some of y'all, I want to talk about the people in my plant. Some of y'all be abusing the system, man. Now, you know I'm all for the workers, if you're working. But some of y'all be abusing it. Shame on you, man. You giving the good workers a bad name. And if you don't make the 90-day mark, what they're going to do now is they're going to make sure that within the first 30 days, they're going to get rid of you if you're not pulling your weight. If you're here to fill gaps, and the gaps don't last long when the operations get tight. All right? Where there's people that are missing. Okay, go from this operation to that operation. Just swing over there, this over here, this over there. I understand there's a lack of training, but that's not what they're thinking about. I'm giving you what's happening. So when people come here, we're saying the people that work now are not like the people back in the day. That's the infamous thing. That's what it is. And people are like, oh, we need less hours. Y'all beg for less hours back in the day. We overworked. Now you got less hours. You're like, we need more hours. Where's the hours at? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. We're so divided amongst each other. Everybody should have the mindset that we should be able to come into work, do 40 hours, keep it moving. But you're like, Jay, we don't make enough money. Shit, nobody makes enough money. Really want to talk about people that don't make no money. Mail handlers are at the bottom of the barrel. Why is nobody talking about the mail handlers? And on a side note, why don't their RCAs make career within 2 years? I always wanted to do a video about that. And if there's a rural carrier that knows the answer to that, why can't they make career within 2 years? The clerks do it, the truck drivers do it, the city carriers do it. That's the only craft that you can be non-career for 7 years, 8 years. Why are they the last to do it? Let's keep talking about it. If you're stationed, the sloppy station mentality, they're dead weight. If your station's been coasting on, we get to it when we get to it, that shit is done. There's some stations around the country, y'all see it all over the news, where they just got a bunch of stuff piled up. Now, I don't know if y'all know what Lean Six Sigma is. So they got office walkthroughs, performance dashboards, mystery shoppers, everything. They're going to try to expose every single crack. And Steiner will weaponize that. And he is going to attack, obviously, management first. And management will come down on the people. They are, man, I don't know how to get the point across, but recently they're giving supervisors travel cards. Everybody want to know why. Why are you giving us travel cards? It's just weird. We've been doing this for 10 years. Now everybody getting a travel card? Because you're about to travel. It's not if, it's when. That's what it is. I'm telling you, they need to worry about their own union too. They're going to be like, well, we need you to run down over there. You're going to work at this facility for. I'll be like, wait, hold on, cuz. I wasn't prepared for that. Travel card is not, just going to go work for one day. That's weeks at a time. Tired of the chaos in your union? Congrats. They're going to use it, and they're going to use it as justification to clean house. And that house may include you. His thing is to revamp from the inside. The same stuff we're talking about. Some people say that's a great thing. It is a great thing for people that work. Those are the people that don't have anything to worry about. unless you're under a certain length of time. And then because we have the unions as a seniority thing. Now, another thing, safety. He's a big safety guy. And safety supersedes all. So when they fail certain things, when it comes down to safety, you think that reporting 0 accidents will make you look good? Nope. If they've been fudging the safety reports, if people been getting injured and they worried about what the hell is that, the workers' comp thing, and they try to minimize that, he gonna get to the bottom of all that. That's his thing. Read about it. That's his thing. He will use safety failures as leverage to gut staff, remove management, and justify consolidating certain stations. If your numbers look too clean and too dirty, you're a target either way. He is a stickler for operational changes. DeJoy was a transportation thing. This guy is all about the internal operation. Nepotism. We speak about these things in my videos. Nepotism. That's going to explode in their face. If you're thinking that too many people are hiding behind their friends in management or the union, the game is going to get exposed because they've been too tight with the postmaster, the cousin, 204B. Their luck is gonna run out. He wants accountability for everything, not favoritism. That means heads will roll, and they will roll fast. Look up some of the stories. Some people have people in these like waste management. Some people have friends that work for FedEx. Some people have worked for FedEx while he was on the board. And again, look some of this stuff up. Discipline, if we thought it was something serious before, is going to go through the roof. I hate the word discipline. Corrective action is what it needs to be. It's going to go through the roof. Scanner data. They're going to try their best to use it against you. Well, the union says the union can't fight. Late clock rings, missed scans, customer complaints. It's going to be disciplined by the spreadsheet. Our union, they haven't been fighting. Let's keep it real. There's no coaching. There's no warnings. There's going to be just a letter of warning. Then they're going to give you the 7 days. Then they're going to get removal. Boom. He's not one to miss progressive discipline. And that's kind of how it's supposed to be, progressive discipline. I think he's going to go back to training the management and supervisors how to use progressive discipline so that their removals are airtight. We don't want that. We don't need this headache. But that's where it's going to go. And to be realistic, the unions just ain't ready. They've been caught sleeping for last 3-4 years? The steward's been hiding. Some places don't have stewards. I got a friend and she works at a station. She has called everywhere within a 50-mile radius, some of my people included, and cannot find one union rep to help her get 5 hours from when she trained with me damn near 7 months ago. It's crazy. 5 hours. They're sleeping. Some of them don't have unions, union reps, but they quick to take money. That's good. There's too many reps that are in bed with management. Y'all already know that. Too many locals are more focused on potlucks than actual grievances and follow-up grievances. Not grievances that generate money, but grievances that actually protect not the bad employees, but the overall staff. Not just, let's keep protecting Jerry. No, if there's something coming down the pipe, then they got to have a class action, say, hey, this is what needs to be done. They don't do that enough. They're not trained enough. They're going to get caught sleeping. The era of good enough is over. We go to work and like, it was good enough. We served a purpose. We don't have what it takes anymore to say we are proud representatives of the United States Postal Service. People don't have that pride anymore, and it's shameful. We had a culture of good enough for way too long. Missed a couple scans, good enough. Yeah, a little warning. Yeah, 3-hour lunches. Yeah, let's go get the nails done. Broken vehicles. Poor lighting. Rats eating through boxes at the plants. People outside feeding cats all day. It's disgusting. Enough with that. It's like a joke. We look like a joke. Steiner wants it cleaned up fast, a ruthless machine. And if you're not producing, you're not clean cut, you're not sharp, you're not disciplined, you're dead weight. And he cuts all dead weight. Look him up. I'm going to keep saying, look him up. I kept saying I didn't want to talk about him until I understood. I looked him up. They speak about him good, but I did my research. And then when I spoke to somebody that gave me their feedback, it all rang a bell. This is not a scare tactic. Nope. This is what is coming. Yup. A new postmaster general is coming in. And while DeJoy may have gutted the network, Steiner is coming for the people. For your time, your efficiency, and your value. That's what a worker is. You give time to be efficient and to give value to the company. And if you do not wake up now, you never will. Please do not say that I did not warn you, or no one warned you, or did not give you this information, because JH, the voice of the voiceless, the one that's the shit talker, trash talker, the one that brings things to the forefront when he does his research, I did my best to try to give you as much information. There are so many naysayers. And when it does happen, nobody say, you know what, Jay, you was right. I don't need that. What you do is you find another complaint to throw on top of it. Come on now. There's nothing that makes human nature happy for some reason. But here's the facts. Shh is about to change. Steiner is going. If you work in the plant, comments are there for you. Tell me that anywhere USA that you don't see the writing on the wall. Something is brewing behind the scenes. I just told you what it is. And even my guys that are carriers, they're saying that things are changing. Data. And that data-driven internal thing that's coming is David Steiner. This is JH. Let's talk about it.